you have your phones turned on, please turn them off, or turn the ringers off. Thank you. We'll be starting here shortly in about 5 minutes. I don't. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'll get you all to stand, please, if you're able. We're going to start with the flag song, and we're going to have the staff come out with our management. And we have Sons of the Drum from Rosa River First Nation is going to do the flag song for us. Oh, well, thank you for that, guys. At this point in time, I'd like to call up Colin James. I call him an elder. He's only a couple of years older maybe than I am. He's going to do an opening prayer for us.
Everybody that's calling me an elder is older than me, so it's kind of I'm not used to microphones. I'm used to yelling. I'm one of the ones at our home community that teaches culture and helps to bring language, helps to bring our culture back to our people. So we have a youth group, and one of the things that is we've seen is these recruits here, they spend time with our youth group, and when we were asked to come and be a part of this, it was hands down we'll be there, because the time that they put into spending that time getting hit by dodgeballs and stuff like that, I know they can't smile, and they have to be pretty stoic right now. But I've been with these guys for quite a couple of months now, and proud to see this day, and I appreciate the cadets that are now constables. So in that, I'd like to say a prayer, and I'd like for everyone to pray with me in your own way, however you feel. So, how to kashda table kantaka, Rama and Petukade, Wachekia Kagade, which is Zani, Oste. Brahma Takashida Wopda Ampetu Kinde Ochekia Wachaku wo Narin Washte Narin Washte Wachin Washte, which is Zani Kachan. I pray in a humble way, Creator, that you look after all of us here, that you give us good minds, good hearts, good spirit, and that you keep us all healthy. You look after us. I pray that the recruits here, I thank you for this day. I thank you for everything that you've given us. Ho mitakuas. Ho Rama.
Thank you for that. You want this mug? Okay. Cool. Okay. Thank you. Recruits, everybody can sit now, please. Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the Manitoba First Nations Police Service, it is my honor and my privilege to welcome you all here today to celebrate the graduation of Recruit Class number 4. My name is Corporal Derek Smoke. My traditional name is Shoktoka Sapa Howashte, which translates to Black Wolf with a good voice, and that's why they got me to speak today. I've had the honor of serving the Manitoba First Nations Police Service for the past 30 plus years. I'm humbled to stand before you as Master of Ceremonies for this proud and meaningful occasion. I want to begin by acknowledging that we gathered on Treaty 1 territory, the traditional land of the Anishinaabe, Cree, Oji-Cree, Dakota, and Dene peoples, and the homeland of the Métis Nation. Specifically, we are here in Portage Prairie, an area rich in history, deeply rooted in Indigenous tradition and strength. We offer our respect to the elders, past and present, to the knowledge keepers, and to all those who walk with us on the path of reconciliation and resurgence. I'd like to take a moment to recognize and welcome our honored guests. First of all, the Manitoba First Nations Police Service Executive and Senior Leadership Team, our fellow MFNPS members, the Manitoba First Nations Police Service Commission, the honorable representatives of federal, provincial, and Indigenous governments, esteemed chiefs, council members from our First Nations, respected elders, spiritual advisors, community leaders, families and supporters, and mostly proud graduates of Troop 4. Thank you all for being here to share in this milestone. Today we recognize not just the completion of training, but the beginning of a deeper commitment, a life of service rooted in community, culture, and courage. These recruits have earned a place among the ranks of the Manitoba First Nations Police Service, not just through skill and discipline, but through heart, humility, and determination. To the families and loved ones, your support had made this possible. Your encouragement, your patience, and your pride have carried these recruits to this very moment. And to our graduates, you now carry the responsibility of being a protector, a role model, and a representative of your people. Let your conduct always reflect the 7 sacred teachings. Let your service be guided with wisdom of our elders, the strength of your community, and the values instilled in you by our organization. It is now my honor to officially open today's ceremony and invite our first speaker to the podium. Our first speaker, I'd like to call upon Manitoba First Nations Chief of Police, Jason Colden.
Wow, lots of people here today, which is great. The support, this really shows the support for all our new constables, and I thank you all for coming to support them. First, welcome, family, friends, honored guests, community leaders, chief and council that are here, the drum group that performed for us today, federal and provincial delegates. Thank you for being here and supporting our newest constables. Earlier this morning, Troop 4 was sworn in by Judge Ryle and officially became police officers for the Manitoba First Nation Police Service. I'd like to thank Judge Ryle for taking time out of her busy day and being with us today. To all the parents, spouses, grandparents, and children, I thank you for all what you've done for all our new constables. Your encouragement, support, and sacrifices are key to their success. So when your loved ones receive their badge today, feel free to stand up and cheer, celebrate their accomplishment with them. I'd like to also acknowledge the training staff. Your dedication and guidance played an essential role in success of this troop. The achievements of our new constable is a reflection of all your hard work, and I'm grateful for everything that you've done. Well, Troop 4, congratulations. I want you to know how happy I am for all of you, and as well as the entire Manitoba First Nation Police Service family. You each bring unique backgrounds and experiences, but you're united with united by compassion and commitment to serve. 6 months ago, you all met for the first time and quickly became friends. Through training, I'm sure these friendships turned into a deeper friendship and more like family. You spent many hours together, outside of the class, in and outside of the class, facing physical, mental, and emotional challenges. The relationships formed over the last 6 months will last a lifetime. You're stepping into a role that's more than enforcing the law. It's about helping people, listening to their stories, and making good decisions. The badge you wear is a symbol of trust and service. People will look to you for help. Treat everyone with fairness. People will also look to you for hope. Listen, be respectful, as everyone has a story worth hearing. Own your actions, and always strive to do what is right. You're not just representing yourself, you're representing all of us. There will be challenges, and there will be moments that test you, but there will also be moments that you make a real difference. Every day is a chance to help someone, every day is a chance to learn something new, and every day is a chance to grow. We're excited to see the positive impact you'll have on our communities. It's an honor to award you your badges today. And once again, congratulations and welcome to the Manitoba First Nation Police Service family. Thank you, guys.
I don't know if I've missed seeing him here or not, but I'm looking for Eric Redhead. No takers? Okay. Next, I'd like to call upon the AC Director of Indigenous Education, Chris Dezaras.
Tanche Kiwal, Chris Dejarli, Dishinakashin. Proud to be here. I usually get to come to the grads where there is no feast, and so that's why I've been here representing the president, all kidding aside. I was not expecting to see this many people at this graduation. This is fantastic. And I don't know if we should be celebrating to these grads or apologizing to them because they look so miserable right now. And I don't know if they're allowed to crack a smile, but I hope you guys are happy on the inside because you've done some tremendous things. So I get to share a little bit about this program. It started in 2023. MFMP reached out to Assiniboine and asked us to partner with them in recruiting and training some of their recruits. And in those 3 years, they've graduated. Now this is the 4th troop that we've graduated with them. The graduates meet, Manitoba Justice confirmed that they meet the criteria for police officer appointments. And this is now 18 grads. It's going to be 64 grads that we've graduated now with this program. I'm told that this is the strongest crew yet, and that's never been said before to the other 3. I can't speak to what's going to happen for Troop 5. But I know that you're going to be incredible for your communities. I know that you're going to make an impact, a lasting impact. You're cycle breakers, and I think Assiniboine's more than pleased. We're grateful, and we're hoping that this is a long-term commitment for us in supporting communities, in providing safety and security for now and into the future. So thank you, grads. Miigwech.
Next, I'd like to call up the Dakota Ojibwe Tribal Council Police Commission, Diane Pelly.
Good afternoon, everybody. Diane Pelly into Sinigasun, Wapaskiaku to Treaty 5 territory. I'm also pleased to be welcomed into Treaty 1 territory. So good afternoon to all of the, first of all, graduates and their families, to all of the team with Manitoba First Nations Police, especially to our elders, and acknowledgements as well to the drum group today, bringing us in a good way. On behalf of the Manitoba First Nations Police Commission, I'm very honored to be representing 12 communities here, and hopefully over the course of the graduates, we're going to be seeing some in our communities. I was speaking earlier with our police chief, Jason Colin, and in the hopes of finding out how many we're going to be getting up in the north, in my territory of Paskwayak. And I believe we're going to be hopefully seeing 3. But at the end of the day, I know the work is an important one. Each of our communities are struggling with drugs and addiction. Our people are hurting. There's trauma deeply rooted. And the work that they're going to be embarking on is not going to be an easy one. I was pleased to hear that a strong component out of their training focuses on cultural understanding. And I think it's really key and really important that we recognize who our communities are, the uniqueness of them, but also appreciate the beauty that it also brings. Our communities are blessed and grounded in our First Nations. So we're hoping that each and every one of you graduates embrace that. So on behalf of the Manitoba First Nations Police Commission, I'm very honored to be here today, and as a commission as well to oversee, I guess on an arching level, the work that happens. And just like to quickly acknowledge our leadership, Jason Colin, newly sworn in police chief, and his entire team. So thank you all for being here today. I'm honored as well. So with that, I go say, kinanas kumit now.
Next, I'd like to call upon Dakota Ojibwe Tribal Council Chief Jason Chief Jason Daniels, Swan Lake First Nation.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jason Daniels. I'm currently the chief of Swan Lake First Nation, and I'm also the chairperson of Dakota Ojibwe Tribal Council. And I'd just like to, thank, the opening songs from Sons of the Drum. I heard them sing it earlier today, as well as Colin James. I've worked with him in Dakota Teepee as well when I was working on reserve welfare. So it's always good to have, the spiritual, opening and guidance, because there's all spirit in all of us. There's a positive and negative in everything we do. And today is a very beautiful day. It's a beautiful day for these constables. They were cadets a couple of minutes ago, but now they are constables. So it's a beautiful day for them. It's a beautiful day for their families, their friends, and it's also a beautiful day for Manitoba First Nations Police Service, and it's also a beautiful day for Dakota Ojibwe Tribal Council, because this is the fourth cohort of trained constables, cadets. And I remember many years ago when I was working at First Peoples Development, we did go to Assiniboine Community College for some of our people that wanted to get into the police studies program. And, we did attend those information sessions and some of the classes and the graduation as well. And I think it's a beautiful thing that Manitoba First Nations Police has been able to, get ahead of their recruitment, develop training that's specific to our First Nations communities and including our culture, because we have beautiful, vibrant communities. And sometimes we're not known to the main public for good things. It's always the negative things that kind of overshadow us. So in our communities, we know a lot of people. It's always about talking. It's about communication. It's about understanding each other. And you're not alone out there. So you're welcome to a bigger family of Manitoba First Nations Police Service. You're also going to be, part of our communities wherever you are located. And in Swan Lake First Nation, we welcome, Manitoba First Nations Police. I did attend a graduation ceremony in 2023 at ACC, where our very own Terry Solder graduated. And now she's been a constable for a number of years, and I believe she's in Long Plain First Nation. She's helped us in Swan Lake as well, dealing with some of our issues. And over the last few years, there have been a lot of really positive things as well. We have Jason Colin as police chief here. I was unable to attend the April 14th. We had some major issues that we had to deal with off the reserve. So I was unable to, but I seen the pictures, and it was a beautiful day, Jason, for you, your family, Manitoba First Nations Police, and our communities as well. So, I just want to, express my, sincere gratitude for all the hard work that you had to endure over this last few months to become constables. You made a good choice in becoming, members of Manitoba First Nations Police Service. They're valued in our communities. I value Constable Roland Rosales, as well as Sammy, and a number of other, Tio, I think he's moving over to Wayway, Sakapo, so we have an open door policy in Swan where they can come in and talk to us about anything. And one of the beautiful things that I've heard in the last while is the intelligence is getting better. There's a coordination between RCMP, Winnipeg Police Service, as well as Manitoba First Nations Police. And so it's helping us deal with some of the drug and issues that we're facing in our community. We have a lot of drug issues in Swan Lake, even though we're a small community, and we're trying to get ahead of it. We're trying to do the circle of care through the Child and Family Services. I know the Manitoba First Nations Police has a wraparound program as well, and I think it's just looking at individuals and families that are dealing with crises and how we can help them move forward, because without them moving forward, it's very difficult to have our communities move forward. We need talented people in our communities, such as police officers, teachers, nurses, finance people, and it's very beautiful that we have you coming into our communities, and I'm very, very certain that you're going to be able to help us out. And I was just talking with Roland at our elders meeting last Tuesday, and Manitoba First Nations Police cannot do this by themselves. Chief and Council, even though people expect us to walk on water and move mountains, it's very difficult for us to do things by ourselves as well. We have to work together, and I believe this fourth group here is going to really help us. I hear they're the best so far, so that's great to hear. And on behalf of the DOTC Council of Chiefs, on behalf of Swan Lake Chief and Council, on behalf of Swan Lake First Nation members, we congratulate all of you for graduating, studying hard, and also embracing what you've learned from Mr. Colin James in regards to our culture, because it's very important to understand that we value life, we value community, we value trust, we value honesty, we value a lot of these things, and we just need your help in our communities to make them safer. And so I'm very honored to be here today and share a few words. So miigwech, and thank you very much for allowing me to say a few words. So miigwech, thank you.
Just going to make one last minute change here. Representative from Manitoba Justice, Dave Dalal, I'll get you to come up, please.
Good afternoon, everybody. A little bit unexpected to be doing this speech, but in a career of policing, you're going to have to do unexpected things all the time. So here we go. I don't know what happened to Member of Legislative Assembly Eric Redhead, but perhaps he's having a bad day, and I hope he's okay. On behalf of Manitoba Justice and the Government of Manitoba, I'd like to say what an incredible honor it is to be here today, invited to this graduation ceremony. It's a very special day for the graduates and the communities that you're going to serve. This ceremony is an acknowledgement of all of your hard work and sacrifices that you've made to date, but it also marks the beginning of sacrifices that you'll need to make into the future in order to make the communities a safer place. We're very proud of everything you've accomplished, and to all the graduates of Troop 4, congratulations from the Manitoba government. I'd also like to extend heartfelt thanks to the families, friends, and loved ones who've supported you through this journey. I know it takes a lot of sacrifice, of family time and commitment for you to be away going through this training, and Their encouragement, patience, and standing by your side plays a vital role in your success. When you look back and reflect on this moment, I hope you do so with pride. It is something that is an amazing accomplishment graduating today. You've chosen a noble career, a career built on foundation of service, integrity, and dedication. For the people that you're going to help every day, your uniform symbolizes trust, responsibility, and integrity. And you're joining a respected and accomplished police service that has become a vital part of the path to self-determination for Manitoba First Nations. This is an exciting time to be a Manitoba First Nations Police Service officer, a time of expansion and growth, a time when you've had a real partner in the Manitoba government and the federal government, and a mandate to strengthen public safety in your communities. I encourage you to embrace the excitement of this moment, remembering always and everything that you do, whether on or off duty, reflects upon the service you are now a part of. I encourage you to approach your work with empathy, understanding, and respect for the experiences of community members that you will serve. Strive to always make a positive difference in the lives of those you are protecting. Policing is not an easy calling. You will see and experience things that people cannot imagine. Violence, crisis, situations of incredible complexity. These moments will test your resilience and your ability to handle stress and your determination to persevere. You will be the ones that people turn to for strength in their most difficult moments. There will be times when you may struggle with the weight of what you've experienced. In those moments, I urge you to remember that you're never alone and there's help and support out there for you and your colleagues. Aim for excellence in all that you do. Remember that the work you do will be demanding and incredibly rewarding at the same time. Through your example, you can and will inspire the next generation of police officers in the community. In closing, I just want to sincerely thank you for your commitment in serving your communities and the people who call them home. I have every confidence that you will make a lasting and positive impression in our province. Again, congratulations, Troop 4, on behalf of the government.
Thank you all the speakers for your words. They're amazing. I'm certain it's going to go through all of these new members and definitely guide them in the right way they need to be going. Next part of our ceremony is the award ceremony. I know the Troop 4 has been harassing me off and on, who's getting what and what have you, and I've not let on with any of it. So without further ado, I'd like to call Corporal Schaefer to present the first award.
Good afternoon, everyone. Again, my name is Corporal Cameron Schaefer. I've had the privilege of serving as the training officer for Troop 4. Today marks the culmination of a demanding and disciplined training period. These constables have been tested not only on their technical abilities, but on their focus, consistency, and ability to perform under pressure. Firearms training is about far more than marksmanship. It's about accountability, decision-making, and maintaining control in high stakes and situations. Troop 4 has demonstrated those qualities day in and day out on the range. It's now my honor to recognize two individuals who distinguished themselves through exceptional performance and commitment to the craft. From the very beginning of training, your military background was evident, not just in your presence, but in your discipline and attention to detail on the range. Your fundamentals were consistently strong, your accuracy was exceptional, and you approached every session with a level of seriousness and professionalism that set the standard. You didn't just meet expectations, you reinforced what right looks like. It's my pleasure to present the Top Male Shot Award Congratulations to Constable John Coscarella. It's clear that policing runs in your blood, and you back that up every step of the way on the range. Your accuracy and consistency stood out through training, but what impressed myself and the other firearm instructors most was your coachability. You took constructive feedback without hesitation, applied it immediately, and turned it into measurable improvement throughout the training. That mindset is what separates a good shooter from a great one. It's my pleasure to present the Top Female Shot Award. Congratulations to Constable Shondell Wilson.
Going to call the next presenter up, Ms. Jamal Cleaver.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's been a pleasure serving as Troop 4's fitness instructor for the past 6 months. Watching this group show up day after day, push through challenges, grow stronger physically and mentally has been something special. I'd have to say Troop 4 is probably our most competitive group we've seen so far as well. Fitness isn't just about numbers or performance. It's about work ethic, consistency, and the willingness to push beyond what's comfortable. That's exactly what stood out with our award recipients. Both set the tone not just through performance, but also through effort and attitude. Our Top Female Fitness Award for this class goes to Bailey. You were always up for a challenge, and more often than not, I'd look over and see you doing extra reps or choosing the advanced version of an exercise. The mindset, pushing past the standard and striving for more is what makes you stand out. And every once in a while, she'd humble the guys and pull out her one-arm pull-ups. So congratulations, Bailey. Our next recipient, work ethic never went unnoticed. You consistently put in effort, but you truly set apart was your character. You were always willing to step in and help others, and I could count on you to have POPAT set up before the 8 a.m. start time. That kind of reliability and leadership speaks volumes. I'd like to call upon Colby to receive the Top Male Fitness Award.
Our next presenter is going to present the Most Improving Student Award. I'd like to call up Mr. Greg Yonka. He's our lead instructor. He's a retired police officer.
Good afternoon. I have the honor to present the Most Improved Student Award. This recruit showed resilience, determination throughout the training, and succeeded when he was put back into a situation that he hadn't seen in years. So he was very successful, and I'd like to give that award to Constable Justin McFarland. The second award I have the honor to present is for the top student of our recruit class in the academic area. I would like to say that the competition was extremely tight, and there was 3 recruits that were only separated by fractions. Having said that, I'd like to present this award to Constable Rob Campbell.
Final award I'm going to present. The award is for dedication to excellence. So this recruit over time showed the dedication to their troop members, to the betterment of everybody. They worked hard, put under pressure, persevered through everything, always there helping other people out. He went above and beyond, also helping out with tasks, anything that we as staff there put upon this person. Didn't bat an eye, jumped on it. Most times everything that we asked was done the next day. So through the work and dedication, that didn't go unnoticed. And most certainly was appreciated by their troop mates and us as well. I could go on and on, just because this recruit over this past time done an amazing job. I'm very proud to announce that the winner of this award goes to Constable Colby Zeri. Congratulations. If I can call Colin James up to the front with me, please. Also call Curtis Calvert. Where did Schaefer go? You? Cam? So the next award is a Valedictorian award. Southport wanted to contribute something to the program. I mean, they've contributed a lot over the last while we've been here. They've done everything that we've asked, and vice versa. So the CEO, Nathan Pito, was unfortunately busy today, so we've got Curtis Calvert, who's going to represent Southport today. That being said, I'm going to call up the valedictorian, Amanda Lieb. So for this award, I'm going to have Mr. James explain what the blanket is, the representation, as she's getting her award.
I never wrote anything down. So these old teachings, these things are what we were told as young people. A long time ago, they never had the blankets and that, but the blankets, when you think of the planes and you think of the things that I was watching a show last night or a couple nights ago, they talked about the buffalo. The buffalo was like walking Walmart, the guy said. So everything you needed was in that buffalo. And when you talked about a people, you talked about that buffalo was a part of the people. That buffalo, a long time ago, this blanket used to be a buffalo robe. And that buffalo robe was, when you think of the people of that Buffalo Nation, that buffalo robe was given to a person, was given to family, was given out. And it was a part of our people looking after each other. And as the years went, we've evolved to have the star blankets. These star blankets are a part of where our people come from and where we're headed. So the star blanket, I remember my wife is from Wayway-Sikapo, and her family told me, Anishinaabe, that means that the people that come from the stars. For our Dakota, we have those star teachings too. So the star blanket, when you see them, it represents the people looking after each other. And so as they wrap our constable, formerly cadet, now constable, in this blanket, I'll ask if you guys can sing a quick little honor song, and yeah, two. Naji.
No, you get to stay up here for a little bit. Sorry, yes, please be seated. Okay. You want? You want it? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Just bear with her for a minute there. She's just gonna hand her blanket off.
Good afternoon, instructors, families, friends, and my fellow recruits. 6 months ago, 18 of us walked into this academy from completely different lives, different ages, different backgrounds, different reasons for being here. Some of us were just starting out, and some of us had a little more life experience behind us. And somehow, through everything this academy threw at us, we didn't just make it through, we became a family. Now, when people ask what police training is like, I never know quite where to start. Do I tell them about the endless testing, the kind that makes you question your memory, your sanity, and your life choices all at once? Or the physical training, where walking up the stairs the next day felt like a full tactical operation? Or maybe I just tell them about OC spray and taser exposure, because nothing builds trust faster than willingly standing in line to get sprayed in the face and electrocuted. But the truth is, those moments, as hard as they were, are not what defined us. What defined us was each other. Because behind every test, every scenario, every exhausting day, there was always someone beside you saying, "You've got this." When one of us struggled, none of us let them stay there alone. We studied together, we pushed each other, we picked each other up, sometimes literally, and we kept going. We came in as individuals, but we leave here as a team that understands that strength isn't just physical, it's showing up for the person beside you, even when you're running on empty yourself. And while we were here pushing through, there were people behind the scenes making sacrifices for us, our families. The ones who supported us through long days, missed dinners, and moments where we had nothing left to give when we got home. To the parents, the partners, and especially the children, thank you. Your sacrifice is part of this achievement too. None of us got here alone. And to our instructors, thank you for your constant dedication, your patience, and your belief in us, even in the moments when we did not believe in ourselves. You didn't just train us, you challenged us, you pushed us beyond what we thought were our limits. You held us to a standard that at times felt impossible. But in doing so, you showed us what we were truly capable of. The lessons you've given us go far beyond this academy. They will stay with us in every call we respond to, every decision we make, and every moment where it matters most. And finally, to my daughters, you are my inspiration every single day. On the days I wanted to quit, when everything felt too heavy, I would look at your picture and remind myself why I started. Sorry. I know you are both too young to fully understand what this means, but my hope is that as you grow, you will always remember this. So sorry. No matter what life throws at you, no matter what obstacles stand in your way, you can be whatever you set your mind and your heart to do. And I will always be there to support you, to encourage you, and to remind you of your strength, just like you reminded me of mine. Standing here today, I can honestly say this has been one of the most challenging and most rewarding experiences of my life. And as the oldest in the class, yes, I was called mom, I'll admit, there were moments I questioned my decision. But what I found here was more than a career. I found purpose, I found resilience. And I found 17 people who proved that no matter where you come from or how late you start, you are capable of more than you think. Now, as we prepare to leave this place and spread out across the province, things are going to change. We won't see each other every day. We won't be side by side in the classroom or on the mats or bracing ourselves before another challenge. But what we built here doesn't stay here. It goes with us into every call, every community, every moment where someone needs us at their worst. Because this job isn't just about what we do. It's about who we choose to be when it matters most. It's about standing in the unknown and not backing down. It's about choosing courage over comfort, and it's about remembering, even on the hardest days, why we started. So years from now, when the uniform feels heavy, when the days are long, and when the job tests you in ways nothing else ever has, I hope you remember this moment. I hope you remember the person standing next to you right now. I hope you remember what it took to get here, because if you can make it through these 6 months, you can make it through anything. We are not just graduates of this academy. We are leaders. We are protectors. We are the ones people will look to when everything feels like it's falling apart. And that responsibility is not something we carry alone. We carry it together in the lessons we've learned, in the bonds that we have built, and in the strength that we have found in each other. So walk forward with pride, stand firm in who you are, and never forget that you are ready. Congratulations, Troop 4. We didn't just make it through, we rose to meet it.
Amazing words. I'd like to call Mr. Greg Yonka to address the recruits, the friends and family.
Chief Colin, executive, honored guests, family and friends, and members of Troop 4. I'm honored to speak to you today at the beginning of your journey as sworn members of the Manitoba First Nations Police. Over the past 25 weeks, you have taken your first steps into the profession of policing, successfully completing a demanding academic and practical program. It has been a privilege, alongside a dedicated team of instructors, to watch you learn, grow, gain confidence, and develop the skills required for the profession. Troop 4 is a diverse group, and that diversity will serve your communities well. 18 individuals with varied backgrounds entered the program in October and became a team. You supported one another, encouraged success, and built a culture of respect and determination. I believe Troop 4 is made up of leaders. Leadership takes many forms, and each of you have demonstrated it in your own way. Too often, positions of power are mistaken for leadership. They are not the same. Leadership is not driven by ego or self-interest, nor is it about gaining followers. True leaders build other leaders. They demonstrate inclusiveness, respect, and confidence in others. These are the qualities I've seen in you. As you enter field training, you step into a position of trust within the communities you will serve. Your success will depend on becoming part of those communities, working as partners, contributing to their strength, and helping develop future leaders. Families and friends, you have played a vital role in shaping the individuals before us today. Their success reflects many influences, but your support has been fundamental. Please know how much the college and the service value what you have done. Your continued support will be essential as they enter a demanding and highly scrutinized profession. It is often said that policing changes an officer. I prefer to believe that policing reveals character. With that in mind, I am confident in what will be revealed in the members of Troop 4. Thank you.
At this point in time, I'd like to call up Chief of Police Jason Colin and AC. Sorry, I forgot your first name. Chris. Pardon me? Yes. We're going to start handing out or presenting badges and certificates. So feel free to clap. Be happy for your loved one that's coming up here. First recruit I'd like to call, or sorry, first constable I'd like to call up is Robert Campbell. If you would like to come up, that's fine if you want to come up, take pictures in the middle here. But next constable I'd like to call up is Cole Karen Etheridge. Yeah, they're putting them back. At this point, I'd like to call up Staff Sergeant Tony Coscarella. He is the father to the next recipient, Toronto Police Service with 33 years. Next constable, John Coscarella. Next, Constable Nelson Cote. Constable Bailey Culbertson. Constable Ian Dealey. Constable Jace Hofer. Constable Braden Howarth. Constable Amanda Lieb. Constable Justin McFarland. Constable Stephen Page McKinney. Constable Max Peckover. Constable Alan Thompson, sorry. Constable Simon Botrin. Constable Reese Warren. One of our most amazing goalies we've ever had, Constable Josh Warwick. Next constable that's graduating, her father is going to be coming to present the badge as well. Constable Jason Toll, Winnipeg Police Service, 19-year member. Constable Chandel Wilson. Constable Colby Zeri. That's the last one. That's it. I'll get the new constables to just remain standing for time being. I'm going to call Colin James to the front. He's going to introduce his youth drum group.
One of the things that I do on the community, like I said before, I try and bring culture back and try to teach as much as I can. I've been doing that for about 10 years now, and it seems like a lot of the ones that from our community come through me, and then they head over to Derek right away. So we have a lot of recruits from Dakota Teepee. A lot of our members are constables. A lot of our members are working, and we're very proud of them. And this year we had a good connection because Stefan came and he started to, after me getting to hang out with my nephew, he came and he started to do the training. And in that training, he met all of the cadets with him. And part of the training, part of being what I'm seeing is part of this Manitoba First Nation police is that there's a connection to community. And in our community, we have youth night. And a lot of these recruits came to youth night and they got to sit back and spend time with our youth. Our youth played dodgeball and they aimed for the tallest guy first. Tallest guy is out first. Take the big guy out. And working with youth, I know that, so I warned them right away. You're gonna get hit. They played dodgeball. We sat back. We had teachings. I got to come into the class and to give some teachings in that also. But the time that they spent with our youth was good. And you can see we have pictures on our Facebook for our Dakota Wachosani Tipi, our health center. We have pictures of our recruits. Of the recruits here, all of a sudden I have ownership of your recruits. But we have pictures of these guys spending time with our youth, and that's something that we're very proud of, and we're very we're fortunate to have a lot of these guys come out and spend time with the youth. So our youth, when they knew that this was coming up, they're sitting back learning the drum and that. So they said, okay, well, we're gonna go and we're gonna sing these guys an honor song because they've been out there. So our youth are set up and they're ready to sing an honor song. We're going to, part of it, me teaching them is teaching the language, teaching where each song goes. This song, the words in this song, it asks the community to stand, and in there, the things that you do within your life, the code Wichuran, our Dakota way of life, there's the different teachings in there, but there's also the teachings that these cadets are walking with, the truth, the honor, the humility, everything like that. That's our way of life. So in this song it says, Dakota Oyateke Inajipot means to stand up. The code Wichuran Ote Chekedo, our way of life, the things that we do are hard, but they're great at the same time. So the things that these cadets have accomplished is something that's great, and they've gone through that. So our youth are gonna sing that song for them, and if you can, stand for these cadets.
Please remain standing. We're going to have the Sons of the Drum sing a victory song for the new constables. Beautiful song, beautiful song. You may be seated. That concludes everything for today. We're going to do a dismissal here right away. Constable Sean Fisher will come up, march the new constables out to the back, get them information, and then dismiss them from there. Whenever you're ready, Sean. Hey. Yeah, I'm on it. I'm on it. Yeah, 100%. Ladies and gentlemen, if I can have your attention just for a quick second. We're going to be serving refreshments from 3 to 4 o'clock. They'll be served here. And then we got to close the doors for a little bit so we can set up for the dinner tonight. You could ask your brand new constables if you want to go over and take a look at the training facility. The doors will be open. They can show you around and show you where all the torture took place.